Hey, what's up? Andrey Adison here, and I just want to make this quick video talking about what I like to call my A.T.A formula for converting more of your leads to enter your sales funnel into sales so that you can make more sales, have bigger profits, and build that freedom-based business that you really want. And I realize that when it comes to the funnel specifically, there's a three-step process that you have to take people through that will allow you to make more sales. And if you miss any of these steps, you won't get people's attention, which is actually one of the steps. You won't create desire for your products, and you won't make any sales. So if you're not getting the mindset that you want right now, if you're not getting results in your business, if you're getting a lot of leads, you're spending money on traffic, and you're wondering, why aren't my leads converting? I'm posting on Facebook, I'm making videos, I'm running ads, no one is opting in, or if they're opting in, no one is buying from me. Why is that happening? I'm confident in telling you that if you follow this formula, this A.T.A formula, you can see results. Okay, so let's jump straight into it. As you can see on the screen right here, here are the three steps. So the first step is attention, the second is trust, and the third is action. Okay, and like I said, these are, you have to follow in order. And if you're not getting results, it's because you're not doing, or you're lacking, and you're not putting enough emphasis on one of these things. Okay, so the first thing is attention, and you know that there's a million messages going on every single day. On Facebook, people see hundreds of ads every week, and they're already preoccupied with their own thoughts. No one is sitting around waiting to see your ad. No one is sitting around waiting to read your 500-word blog post. So you have to say something or do something to grab their attention. And the best way to do that is to ask a question. So you ask a question, or you can lead with a big benefit that you know that they want. So the only way that you do this is by knowing your audience and knowing what are their pain points, what are their frustrations, what are the thing that they want more than anything, and then you get their attention by doing that. Okay, so now if I know that you're struggling to get leads, now I'll simply ask you, are you struggling to get leads? And then I would say, here's a free PDF, or here's a free cheat sheet that shows you how to get 5 to 10 leads a day, or how to get 30 leads a day with Facebook. So now I asked you a question that brought up that pain, that reminded you of that problem that you had, and now I'm leading with the benefits, and now I have your attention because I'm not just another message out there. I'm speaking directly to you, directly to your core problem and what you want. So the first step is to get attention, and that's in your marketing. You want to be getting attention, and the best way to do that is to understand your prospect and understand their pain points, what makes them tick, what makes them just just out of everything else, they just laser focus on your message, and that's by really understanding them. Okay, so now you do that, they click on the ad, they go to the capture page that has the benefits, and they enter their email. Okay, now that's the easy part. People are opting in to list every single day. That person that's on your list, they're probably on 10 other marketers' lists. So the second step is trust. Because, okay, you got their attention just like a lot of other people, but now they have to trust you. They have to know, like, and trust you enough to, first of all, pay more attention to you after they click on your ad, to open your emails, to watch your videos, and they have to feel like, all right, I trust you enough to buy from you. I trust you enough to listen to what you say. And the way that you do that is by positioning yourself as that trusted advisor, as that authority, as someone with credibility that actually wants to help them. And that's the best way to build trust, is the first to understand them and be able to make them feel like you can relate to them. So this person knows what I'm going through. This person understands my problems. This person has either been through it, or they help people get out of that situation. So now if you've been through a problem with someone else, you have an instant bond with them because you both can relate to something. So you build trust by being able to relate to people, and by proving that you actually want to help them by helping them. So in your emails and your videos, you want to give them some tips. I'm not saying give everything away for free. What I'm saying is provide them a little insight, show them what to do, show them why it's so important, and then you sell the how, which is going to be in the third step. But this middle step is so important because that's the reason why people are on your list. You email them, and you're not getting the sales because they don't trust you. Either they don't trust you, or they don't trust that your product is going to help them get to their end goal. Because people online, they bought product after product. They followed a lot of gurus. They paid for coaching, and a lot of times they feel ripped off, or they feel mad because they're like, I spent all this money and I didn't get the results. So now they start to hold on to their money. And the more people that they come across that promise them big things and don't deliver on it, the more that they start to hold on tighter to their wallets, and they don't trust you, they don't trust your product, they don't believe what you're saying. But the best way to get that guard down is by relating to them, by giving value and establishing yourself as an authority. And a big thing is by having personality, by becoming someone that they like, that they feel like they know. Instead of just, hey, this is another marketer trying to sell me something. Now this is Joe, who's cool, who I can relate to, who actually wants to help me. And now you went from that average marketer from out of thousands of people to now that one person that they pay attention to, that one person who every video they watch, every email they open, every blog post they read. And you do that by instilling trust. And if you do that now, it makes the last step, which is the action, way more easier. So you may be getting attention, you may be building up that trust, and you're giving a lot of value, and people like you, but you're not telling people what to do. You're not having a call to action. And if you don't tell people what to do, and it's funny, because I realized that people need to be told what to do. And you would assume that it just makes sense just because you have a button below the video that they're going to click and they're going to buy from you. But you need to tell people what to do. And if you did all the first two steps the right way, you're no longer trying to sell them. It just becomes a recommendation because they trust you. Now you're that trusted advisor. You're that authority. You're that person that they can relate to that's been through that problem. So now you're saying, hey, I know the problem. I've been through it. And I found a solution. Here's what you have to do to get the solution. Click the link below and buy my coaching, buy my products. Okay, so that's the formula. You want to gain attention, do that through your ads, get people on your list. Once they're on your list, you start the trust building. So you have an indoctrination series where you warm people up, you share stories, you entertain, you give value, become that trusted advisor, that person that actually cares. And you honestly do have to care about people, okay? You have to care about their pain, their problems, and you have to become, and this is what I feel like, you have to become obsessed with helping people solve problems if you want to make it big in marketing or in any business. You have to find a market, find a problem, and become obsessed with solving that problem. Okay, and people will feel that. People will feel that you have their best interest in heart, and that's when now you just recommend your products. And don't be afraid to sell. Don't be afraid to ask for the sale if you've done the other two steps the right way. And if you follow these three steps, the A.T.A formula, I'm strongly confident in telling you that you will be able to convert more of your leads. Why? Because that's what happened to me when I started following it. Okay, for a long time, I was not focusing on the second part. So I was getting attention. I was telling people what to do, but I wasn't becoming that person that people could know, like, and trust. And as soon as I filled that gap and I got good at that, that's when everything changed for me. And I know it will change for you too. So if you want to know more about how you can set up a sales funnel that's going to attract your perfect prospects, that's going to position you as an expert from day one, and how you can do it within 24 hours or less, and apply this same A.T.A formula to it, click the button below. I have, of course, my 24-hour list building blueprint. If you don't have that yet, pick that up. It's going to show you how to set up a funnel so you can apply this same formula to it. So go do that now. There should be a button below somewhere or a link below. So do that, and I'll see you on the next video. All right?